Hey guys, Sinvec, Arigato Roboto Fush, welcome. Objectionable Toxic, welcome guys. Thank you for these contributions to the community challenge. Anthixius as well. Tessa, hi from Arizona, mate. Welcome, twin. Hope Arizona's good. Wow. Just make it out there? Oh man, that's gonna be fun tomorrow, isn't it? Damn. That'll be chill. I'm gonna try to tune in and see what content comes out tomorrow, just between, I guess, Instagram stories and anybody who's putting it up on Twitch. Very cool. Very cool. So lucky. All right. Package free day. So we could like get right into the build, as we have a lot over this last week-ish. Okay, so this is the BMEC we worked on yesterday, but we got a different build today here. Finishing food. We'll stop by later. Right on, right on. Yeah, take care. Hope you have a good rest of your meal. All right, guys. This is the Aksara HHKB. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a scratch, but that was just some kind of a that was a hair. All right. This is it. The Aksara, really cool board. One of the things that I really like about it is the polished steel weight. Very up to this point, I feel like it's a kind of a rarity in 60% or HHKB keyboards, so it's always like a great pleasure when you get your hands on one. So really cool. Nice Toblerone weight, like I guess on the Jane. Cool engraving, nice script there on the brass. Otherwise, really cool. This is these are oolongs on polypropylene. The plate is polypropylene. So yeah, we want to rebuild this. Also, it's got a 21 kb on it too. So, okay. Yeah, I wanted to rebuild this. I think I need to get these switches out. I think I kind of find the springs a little too light for my tastes. It's a dual stage 62 gram spring. They're kind of long, but it's still just a little too light for me. Let's run a little type test just so you can see what this is like. Oolongs on polypropylene. It's a top mount board. Also, let me know if the sound levels are all good here. Whoa. Can't get out of here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What has happened with this? Oh my goodness. I think it like unmapped itself. Hold on. Is this VIA compatible? It is. Oh, interesting. See if I can show this off. I don't know what happened here. We got a full touch backspace there. Split, and then like even then it's not really correct. Unbox. Zero, thank you for the 6 months of support. Appreciate the tier 1. I don't think there's really anything a whole lot to unbox tonight. We don't. Oh, that's weird. Split right shift when it's off is when you get it, and then when it's on, it's like it's kind of the opposite of what it's supposed to be. It's kind of bizarre. Now, this is like totally messed up. What the heck is all this? Oh, unboxed Perestroika. map this so that I can actually click around and use this keyboard while we go and try to do anything. One left alt. Yeah, that's good. Right alt. Right win. Yo, it's 4:30 a.m. I posted IC. This shit is keeping me awake. IC? What is, you posted what? You posted an IC? Drop the link. All hex. Welcome. 14,000 guys. For those of you just tuning in, there's a community challenge going on right now. 1 million points, and we'll unseal this this sealed set of Perestroika. 2,000 per user per day. One of these days, hey, you guys are putting all your points in. You guys better be here when we unbox it. You guys better be here. All right. Oh, damn, one day. One day. All right, this is a nothing. Insert, delete. Okay. Home, page up, end, page down. // plus minus. And then this one's caps lock. I don't think I've forgotten anything at this point, but I think we're like good to go now. Okie doke, 23 days left, 17%. Let's fucking go. All right, one caveat. I am taking a break from stream for tomorrow and possibly Sunday. I say possibly, but I'm not 100% sure yet. If anything, Sunday might potentially just be, if I do stream, it might be a little bit of a shorter stream, but a stream nonetheless for you guys to contribute your points in. Take a look at probably some plate files and some other little chores. So yeah. Okay. Bro, you stream when I'm asleep usually. I need to move to the US or something. I apologize. I mean I try to mix it up, but I mean I do work daytime. You know, a normal 9 to 5 work day on weekdays. So it's whenever I can get in these weekend streams, probably going to be where there's a little bit more possibility, I suppose. Okay, let's run a type test here. Okay. Okie doke. Okay, so this is the Aksara top mount board, polypropylene plate, oolong switches with the stock springs, but the switches are tuned. It's a dual 62-gram, dual stage 62-gram spring. This is 21 kb RGB Chinese. All right, 60-second test. Let's do this. All right, so there it is. And then if you want just the board view while I type, we'll do a 30 here. Oh God. Sounds clean. Wowers. Okay, okay. I like. Hopefully no foam in it. I don't believe I put a foam in here. We can find out. It's been a minute since I've built in this. Yeah. Let's do one more. A 15 with the music on. So yeah, I think this brings it too light, man. Way too light. So I'm trying to take this out. We're going to put in some different switches with some heavier or longer springs. And then I'm going to run this spring swap and then use it in a future build. I know you mentioned you're an MX 11800 build commissions only type guy, but would you ever take photo commissions if I sent a board over? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, sure. My thing is, like, I guess there would need to be some specification on it. If you're looking to get your keyboard shot on photo film, the turnaround time would be very long. Wait, is that Hatsune Miku? It is. It absolutely is. I got this at I got this at an anime store in Vegas. It bobs its head. It's from a Good Smile company. It's the perfect thing to hide these this little cable routing thing. Okay. Let me think here. So I wanted to do like a viewer's choice of plates. I think this is the, oh, it's a hot swap PCB. I forgot I had a hot swap PCB. Interesting. That's cute. Ew, right? Like, ew, gross. Okay, so funny thing about this, I bought 3 plates and then they sent over a 4th. Which confused me because I was like, I bought a 4th plate, and then I looked at it, I'm like, wait, this 4th plate is damaged. There's a giant bend in it. And then I realized he never said he was throwing this in, he just wanted to throw in something extra. Use that, use it? Nah, I feel like if I did, it would probably... I don't know. I get this feeling like it would put a lot of stress on the PCB. If you could throw this out for me, that'd be great. Hey, that sounds like me. That sounds like all my giveaways. Just unbend it. Just do it. If you want to give it away, I'll take it. All right, I mean, I guess we could give this away, I suppose. Just bend the PCB and the board. Okay, so we got polypropylene. I believe this is POM, and then I believe this is FR4. So what I'm thinking is we can run a pull. I'm not sure if we should run that pull now or if we should run it when we get closer to actually being able to swap in the plate. I'll take it. I don't own the board, nor will I ever own the board. So anyways, if you guys really want to do the poll now, make some noise in the chat. Otherwise, I'll do the poll at, like, you know, when we're kind of part way through desoldering it. I haven't seen an FR4 build in a while. Have we not? Hold on. Now you got me curious. Have I not done FR4 in a while? We could find this out. Let me see the last time I did an FR4 build. Because you could be right. Plates. I have all this information written to a spreadsheet. The last time I did FR4 was... Oh, it was the Falcon Alps. So it wasn't even MX that we did FR4 in. Wow, it's been... Okay. It's funny because we might have done FR4 just in a meantime, but the last two completed and then untouched builds that I've done with FR4 would be the Falcon, which was back in... I want to say early November. And then prior to that, I must have done an FR4, but the only one that otherwise is still there is this Brutal 60, which was in... Shit, man, come on, man. January of last year. I think over a year ago. DZ Anina, welcome. Oh, by the way, DZ Anina, I saw that you followed, I think just prior to stream, but welcome. Thank you. Palm we need. I'm conflicted. I love both as plate materials. When's the last time you built PP/palm? Let's find out. On my list here. Palm we did. Well, palm, the live oak was palm, but I feel like that kind of doesn't count because that was like a whole machined palm plate for topre. Palm we did. Oh, the BMEC, the previous BMEC. That was in October, I think. And then prior to that, we did a palm for the HB60. That was back in September. Polypropylene was even prior to that. And I think the last time we did polypropylene was this board. We last built in, wow, May of last year. That's crazy. FR4 it is. So you know, Jordan Stream said you were the HHKV 60% guy. Oh, Janina. Okay, I apologize for that. Thank you for correcting me. Oh shit, I forgot to link the IC. Here it is. It's very early, so no proto yet. Right on. Pluto. Okay, okay. Efrolist TKL. Right on. So if you guys are into Efrolist TKL, by all means, we got our very own designer here, Sabi Sab, in it. Very cool. I've never, you know, I feel like the idea of Efrolist TKL was like after I, you know, transitioned into just doing HHKB. So this was something I never got to enjoy back when I would give myself the opportunity to. Oh shit. Wait, oh. I already said this already. 0, but okay. Thank you for the tier 1 15 minutes ago, which I already acknowledged. My guy, are those browns in the last pick? Whoa, are those RGB browns? Today I ordered the layout I've been hoping for since I got into hobby, and it's the anti-Chris layout. What? What layout is that? Kill Combat, by the way, welcome, and thanks for your contribution. Not my pick, man, just an example. Still love you for it. Dorcas, welcome back. What is the anti-Chris? Oh, true full size. Got it. Yeah, this is a little too big for me. I used to run the very first keyboard that I bought when I was in the hobby was in September 2012, and it was a full size Philco, and I loved that board. Love you too, man. I'll make sure your money doesn't stay in your wallet. It's cool. I like the bottom design. That's really cool. I like that. Okay, anyways. We got some work to do. All right, so I'm gonna pull these keycaps off. We'll run the poll in just a little bit here. We gotta disassemble this. We gotta desolder it. Chris wants an HHKB TKL. Hell yeah! I want that F1 with all blockers. Split backspace, split right shift. 20 something keys blocked. TGR Jane. I designed HHKB TKL before. They don't look pretty. Now here's the key. You design an HHKB TKL, but then you completely block out with the top case everything on the F row and everything on the nav cluster, and then also the corners. You gonna build CKC's Aksara or another Aksara? How do I answer that? I don't. Here's the truth of it. Was there more than one Aksara? Is that information that I'm not privy to? I'm building one of the Aksaras. If there was more than one. I don't know. I'm imagining this is the CKC Aksara. Your message had confused me and had me concerned that there was more than one. I just thought of something. I'm always like looking over to see chat. And it doesn't make any sense why I do that. What if I just put chat in front of my screen? This is not really... I feel like this is not problematic to show if I ever accidentally switch to it. Why don't I just leave this here? Just TTS chat, all of chat. Okay, hold on. Let me step back here. So 108 key layout. Yep, I see. Speaking of 1800, what do you guys think of the cipher? Drop the link. I don't know what the cipher really is. I've definitely heard the name, but if it's not HHKB, then what really is it? Okay. The blockers, those are a mix of things. Essentially, they're one unit blockers, like that are kind of screw-in from the back. They're just machined blockers that you punch in through the plate, and then the middle fat pin on your MX switches, it has like something like that too, but it's hollowed out, so that from underneath the PCB you can screw it in and just to hold it in place. So these three are from KBD Fans 5-degree blocker sets. They're like 5-degree cases blocker sets. This top one is from possibly also, I can't actually remember, but this is just from a different one. So I don't think it's the one from the KMAC Happy, now that I think about it. Oh, 1800 F-Rollis. I see. What do I think about it? It's cute, I guess. I don't know. It's nice. I think from the standpoint of like, if you want to get your keyboard smaller, this is a way to go. But if you already, liked 1800, you liked having a numpad. Well, that's really all I can say about it. It's nice. Second ass board, I just don't like 1800 whether I get a full size at that point or a TKL plus numpad. Really? That's interesting. Yeah, I would like, if it were me, gun to my head, it's like I would do anything to avoid full size. True arrow keys are annoying. Oh yeah, I agree. Okay, let's crack this open. Have you looked at the Fossil by Carolina? Oh, yeah, I don't know if I've seen that. I know you're asking Amphixius. But if it's worth it, drop the link. Let's see it. Oh wait, never mind. I just yeeted money for an 8x V3. Oh wait. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, hold up. I don't know the booty was like that. That is a pretty bottom. Oh yeah, this is really nice. If you're looking at this. Yeah, nice script on the script engraving on the brass weight. But also has this Jane style Toblerone polished stainless steel piece as well. I love that. More 60% need polished stainless steel. And I'm really looking forward for that reason to the 2000 Mini SE by Hand Engineering. Looking forward to that one. Okay, so we needed to open that in order to expose these screws. Just let me figure out. Okay, that's the right size. What's the, oh, the Wombat. I remember the Wombat. That's the really big one. Considering that until I saw the Wombat. I see. Okay, big boy. Got it. 200%ish. Let me grab a separate tray for these. And damn, I love these reverse tweezers, man. If anybody here doesn't have a set of reverse tweezers, I gotta pick one up. I got these with these silicone tips. Although I'm still struggling to pick up a couple of these guys. Maybe I'll just turn this that way. Alright, I don't think I fully unscrewed one of these. The fact that he has a prototype too, damn. Oh, I didn't. I forgot that that's a whole thing of knobs. It's just a detail that I've forgotten. You turn it and it's just a letter. It's just like you turn it and then you get like a bunch of like bees. Okay. So here's the back. Oh, it's kind of like I got like a little I don't know what you call those, like tack boards or whatever on the inside of the brass weight. It's really cool. Okay. Oh, and then we got a little more too. Forgot that there was more. Got to take the PCB out. And it's only mounted in 5 points, huh? Okay. So here's the assembly, polypropylene with the oolong switches. So we're gonna work to desolder this, but I realized I probably ought to shift some things around here so I can get the new mat on, so I don't get anything messed up here. Okay. Also, quick question. What do you guys think of these plates? It's like when it's top mount, and then these plates, like, they don't really have holes, but they just like have like an open end. Is there any good or bad thing about that? Or is that just like someone just being creative? As long as it works. I think one thing that's interesting about doing that is there are some boards where if it's a hole, the hole is like really, really close to the edge. And when it's like that close to the edge, there might be some concerns. Like if I go and take a design to Pinocchio to get a custom plate cut, they'll say like, oh, it's too close to the edge for us to cut this. So I think like from my thought that I'm just kind of realizing is that like this is beneficial for that reason. You won't run into trouble when going to your laser cutter, I guess. Okay. Work mat. Pretty excited about it. It's the first full-size custom I've seen. Yeah, I feel like full-size customs are a little bit rare, huh? Okie doke. Let's grab our desolder gun. I'm gonna crack open this window. All right, Miku, you've done a good job covering these cables, but we're gonna need them now. Oh, I didn't turn it on. Oh, okay, never mind. We're good. I thought I had forgotten to cover the nozzle with solder, but we're good. Alright, we're getting close to it being heated up here, and we're just gonna get the party started as soon as we hear the beep. There we go. Alright, let's do this shit. Come out. Oh, it will. Okay. It looked like it wasn't going to. It just occurred to me how close that that SMD surface mount diode is to the actual like soldered in legs. It's very close. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that on this PCB. Oh, other fun fact, because this is a rebuild, we won't have stabilizers to do. Real good. But I think it's worth tuning them again, just doing some plugging. I'll probably plug in some 206 grade 2. Hammer brother, thank you for the contribution. It's been 7 days. And where are we at? Hold on, let me see where we're at. 180,000 points. 7 days. It's real good, real good. Speaking of Mizu things, Alumizu. Oh, nice. You know, I was really thinking of getting Alumizu, and then I don't know. I just didn't. But should I? You think there'll be some good extras, enough for HHKB? I know that when I feel like the few times that I've seen like Alu sets drop, I feel like kitting for them is kind of like a little weird. So I'm just wondering, do you guys think there'll be Alumizu extras that would be useful for me? Hammer, there's a full-size custom and group buy. Ooh, okay, Hammer's interested, huh? Oh wait, I'm supposed to clean this. Hold on, let's clean this up right now. Now only buy TKLs. Y'all hear the people outside? Ooh. That was crazy. Some hot solder spilled over the trash can, which is good. That's what I wanted to happen. But that seemed very quickly potentially dangerous. You guys hear all that? How's it starting for you today, Chris? Peeps and Sack. Getting fucked at my job. Yesterday was pretty clear, but it was really bad. Basically through morning and early afternoon. It's been all right since maybe late afternoon. So otherwise, pretty good. Where's the guy's jacket, man? I want to know myself. Okay, let's continue. Sufficiently clean, I think. What I missed? 2-1. Welcome. I missed the guys talking outside. I guess the feed picked up all of it. We cracked open this Aksara. We're just desoldering now. But thanks for tuning in. Welcome. And guys, by the way, Happy New Year. Oh, a new year? Happy New Year to you too. I appreciate that. What year is it? It's my understanding it's the year 2023. Can't be sure though. I'm not a scientist. Give it a year. Alright, we gotta do another quick cleaning here. You know, yeah, I'll do this. Oh shit, this thing's fucking hot. This filter is hot, man. It's the year after last year and the year before next year. That seems right. Okie doke. Just about a row left. pretty easy job here. It's been exceptionally easy. I feel like because we changed the filter yesterday in the station. I think that's the thing we're gonna need to do more often. So out of curiosity, I just don't remember this about the FR line of desolder guns. Like, are there parts in there that are like replaceable, like in this one, like filter or filters? Like, is the nozzle changeable? I just don't remember. It's been a while. I sold mine to Mr. Mendax. I hope he's been having a good use out of it. It was the slightly older model, which I think wasn't very far away from the new model. Oh, I'm supposed to do this poll. I forgot. I'm gonna do it now. Hold on. Let's run this poll. I wish there was something between 5 and 10 minutes. Let's do a 5-minute poll. Poll is up. Get your votes in about which plate you want to see on this build. Okie doke. I think that's it. So let's start trying to pull these off. Make sure that there were no snags and desoldering. It's weird how there's a bunch of random upside down ones. Easy. Easy. Oh my goodness. Could it be any easier? This is clean, man. What kind of mount is the Aksara? It's top mount. Oh. May need to check up on that one soon. I mean, I almost like, it's so easy to remove most of these, not all of them, that I wonder if, like, do I even need this switch puller? I think I do. Alright, FR4 has a really big lead right now. Palm with one singular vote. Oh shoot. Crap. One of these was the space bar. I'll locate it. I'm sure we'll have time. Oh, this one. Okay, we're good. Alright. Easy desolder job. Okay, there's still about like half time left on the polls, so I'm gonna look for the spacebar switch that I just lost. Like, I think this is it. Okay. Then I'm gonna bag this up. with everything else. I have this whole drawer full of like smaller bags of like the leftover like extra switches. I don't know if you guys could see this, but I'm back here and it's just full of them. Where are those Aksara extras? Oh, here it is. Or the oolongs. Okay. Claim. And then I wanted to bag this up. Just a few more seconds left on the poll. If anyone wants POM or propylene to win, put in a bunch of votes. Did you like the oolongs? I think about getting matcha in February. The matcha in February. Is matcha also from Zenclack as well? What I can say about the oolongs is I feel like people would like them. I just don't know right off the bat if I do. And what made it really especially hard is the fact that I think the springs are a little too light for me. So if I respring these, then I can report back. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I'll report back when I can do a spring swap. We'll have a build like this. We're trying to do like a big stretch run of all of the undone builds that I have, which should take us through like the end of February. So if I keep this pace up, I'll have everything done by February, but could be longer if I take breaks and stuff. February also might be when like concert season will pick back up, so there might be some days where I'll be taking them off of I'll be taking off from doing Twitch streams just because I'll have to shoot concerts, but shouldn't be a whole lot. All right, FR41, right? Let's take a look. 8-2-0. All right, FR4 it is. Okay, so here is build. PCB with all this. I'm gonna clean out this gun again. But like yesterday, I'll keep it within view in case there's a possible issue where I mess up during the soldering process. I'll just still have this handy. But I'll clean it now in case I don't need to. I was thinking about black sesame and matcha latte from Invokeys. I see, yeah. I got the blueberry chiffon switches from Invokeys, and those are pretty nice. Ooh, a lot of gunk in that one. Should be good now. Okie doke. So, what I'll do now is kind of shift this over, make a little bit more room. And then I gotta find these Mizu Mink switches from Gateron. You know what's funny about these Mizu Mink switches? This was the first ever like legitimate marbles giveaway I've won. And this was from Jay Prototypist. The prize was any set of 90 switches on his website, Prototypist. So it did have to travel a little bit far, but you know, they were all willing. It's cool. Alright, so I'm going to do a little plugging here, 206 grade 2 into these stabilizers. These are Durock V2 stabilizers. Giveaways? Hell yeah. Legitimate giveaways too. Dorcas, thank you for another contribution. Do you guys remember the age of Twitch where there were no channel points? That was interesting. They're, like, I think you'd have to kind of depend on like external like Streamlabs or Stream Elements or whatever in order to kind of keep track of like viewer participation. Do you guys remember that at all? So it's like kind of cool that like Twitch did it like directly into chat here. Just pushing a little bit more in from the front. I don't know if this is necessary, to be honest, but we're doing it. You remember? All right. Good question. The age of the rising plugins. Okay, I think that's about enough for this. I always lose those little caps. Here it is. Okay, let's grab this plate. Funny thing about this plate, it seems like it's a really tight fit on these stabilizers, but maybe it'll make more sense when I punch some switches in. I'm also, I think, gonna need to, oh, hey, we got a giveaway item. Some Mizu Mink springs. We gotta do a spacebar spring, I think. Oh, it's like, this is so tight. The stabilizer cutouts on this plate are so tight, like you gotta push really hard to get this through. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this plate. Oh, I think that's the end of this playlist. Let's get a new playlist going. Not that. All right, so these are SPRiT Slow 4s. Gotta wonder if 68 gram 3-stage is sufficient, or if we should jump all the way up to 90. 90 on a 2-stage. I'm gonna guess that the 68 3-stage might again be our move this time, as it was last night. I did order the 75 2-stage from Kinetic Labs yesterday, but you know, it's gonna be a few days before it gets here. We're gonna have a poll at the end here too for the key set to use on this. I have a couple ideas in mind. I have a couple of free key sets that are currently not being used, but I'm also thinking about possible ones that are being used that we could steal from other boards. Snoopy Smells, welcome back. It has occurred to me that maybe I should have used a plate fork. Do you guys consider plate forks as being necessary for FR4? I feel clicks, which I have just resolved, but nonetheless, they were there. I mean, I guess there's no reason I can't just start using pipework right now, even though we're on the last row. The 7 is upside down. I believe it's like to make space for the centered connector. Interesting thing. Okay, I think that's it there. I'm gonna press everything down really hard just to see. Punkshoe, thank you for the contribution. Getting closer, getting closer. Yeah, boy. Let's crack this rankometer. Oh shit. Oh, it's been a minute since anyone's used that. Now tell me if that message makes any sense. Oh, and then we need one more, which I guess I'll change this to the 3-stage 68. These have been getting a lot of play. I'm gonna wait for my 75 2-stage from Kinetic Labs to come in probably within the next, hopefully, a week or so. Alright, I got a funny situation, which I probably should have resolved at work today. Mediocrity. Welcome and thank you for the contribution. Okay, so I got a funny situation at work, right? I'm being staffed by my company onto another company as a consultant. But my main company, like almost like this is a new thing. My company historically has never done this. What? It's like I write software, so I'm employed by one company to write software for this company. But over the last 12 months, they opted to like loan me off to another company, like as a consultant to write software. And that's not atypical, but it's atypical of my company. Dang, you're a pro. I am a professional. I'm not the only person at my company who's had this happen to them, but it's new to, like, I guess my branch, like my part of the company. So anyways, yeah, it's just not normal of my company to do this. Like, it's because like the company that employs me is not like a consulting agency or anything. But we come across some of these like weird, like, here's a weird situation, which I don't remember how I skirted around it the last time. But the company that I'm consulting for has Monday off for MLK Day. But the main company that employs me, the one that I've always been working at, they are not observing MLK Day. but from a resourcing standpoint, I'm supposed to be 100% on for this company, like for the second company. So I'm like, do I say anything? You know? I don't know. It's weird. I feel like I'm supposed to say something. Anyways, we're gonna lube up this, what is likely here a longer spring. Let's just do a quick comparison, which is longer. Yeah, this one's longer, wider coils. Yeah, but it is like supposed to be the same weight. They're both supposed to be like 68 grams, but I think this one will prove to like be like stronger, I guess, or I don't know. But we're just doing it because why not? And until we can get a 75-gram pack from Kinetic Labs, which should come in next week, I'm going to be doing this, I think, for some of these weirdo springs. And I think this will be the way we go. And I don't know if I want to go back and redo a bunch of springs on, like spacebar springs on all these other boards. We'll see. Icy Philippe, welcome back. We had a similar situation around Christmas. Say nothing and enjoy your paid holiday. Let's feel wrong about it. Well, that's a pickle. I agree with Sinvec unless you're told otherwise. I mentioned it to one person at my main company, and they didn't really give a solid answer. But I think it's also partially because that guy is not 100% consulting for the second company, that it's like not really his concern to answer me, you know? Unless you're told otherwise. My employer was closed on the 27th, and the client was expecting us to be 100% operational, and we were like, well, good luck, buddy, we're closed. So I think IC Philippe, you had, was it the opposite? It sounds like kind of the opposite, where your main employing company was off, but then the company that you're actually doing, like, you know, the work for had some expectation, right? I don't know. It's weird. Isn't it a weird thing? Yeah. Yeah, I probably should have talked to more people about it today before the close of business, right? So, oops. My bad. I mean, I guess since I'm mainly, you know, the company I'm employed by is still going into the office on Monday, then I'll ask them then. I guess in that case, it's like I could still just ask because it's not the other way around, like you're saying, Icy Philippe. Put a little more lube on this, just a tiny, tiny bit more. My boss just CC'd the whole team in an email saying our contract states are closed, figure it out. Nice. Who is that? Align Ace. Thanks for the follow. All right, so it feels heavier, so I think this is the right move. But I am going to mark this with a Sharpie. Maybe a black Sharpie. Okie doke. I think we're good. It's funny here though, I'm gonna switch this up a little bit. Does your company make its own product? Is the consulting company implementing APIs or SDKs you provide? Or do they just contract extra man hours when the work is low? Yeah, I don't think this is really doxing myself, so I'll answer that. My company makes its own product and historically has made its own product. The thing is that I've been at the company, wow, I'm almost 9 years now. It's crazy thinking, because it kind of feels like yesterday, but I've been at this company for 9 years. And truthfully, it's had a lot of turnover. And also, the market has changed over these 9 years, right? So the product has constantly kept pivoting over and over and over again. it actually, within the last, I want to say year and a half, it basically got like, it basically got acquired twice, the company. So the thing is that for the first 7.5 years, while it was still, you know, the first of where it was, we picked up a very large client that you know, I was working on for a few years. I apologize because, you know, it's like trying to explain this is really hard to articulate cleanly and clearly. The product kept pivoting, but this company that we were doing work for kept using our product, and they kept this relationship. And even though a lot of things have changed since, we still have this relationship with this very large company, and they came to an agreement where they would like use some of the staff as consultants. So that's kind of, yeah, trying to dance around. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to dance around the doxing line. Yeah, it's so it's kind of like the relationship was always just still there, and there's some software, some older software that's still used, but that's not what I'm working on. It's just I got shifted around into just doing work for them directly. So it's a funny thing. I was like, oh, see you on the 28th, I guess. Oh, it's been rough. Been through one acquisition. It was definitely no walk in the park. Couldn't imagine twice in a short period. Yeah, it's always terrifying, right? I've been very lucky to you know, I guess kind of still be around, and I think that's probably in large part because of you know, the work that I've been assigned for the clientele that I've dealt with. So in a similar situation, I see. Okay, let me stow some of this stuff away here. It's almost time to solder. Well, it's basically time to solder. I'm gonna grab a little post-it tape and make sure you don't forget that these are the Mizu Mink springs. Pen. You need a pen or a pencil or something. I guess maybe this. That makes sense. We have a couple business relationships like that, but we only stop at continuing support for products / features that have otherwise been EOL'd. I see. I think in our case it's just like, well, if we just keep the relationship going, like from like my company's perspective, they're like, if we keep the relationship going, that's more money. You know, so is that like, well, it's not necessarily that we want to keep doing new projects on this old software. We don't want to do that. We do want money, so here's some staff. I think that's how that conversation kind of goes, like in a very stupid, dumbed down way. All right, grab the iron. This contract is basically the R&D budget for other projects. I see. All right, thank you guys for your patience. As you know, I kind of carefully and poorly explain this whole situation while tidying up and doing all this keyboard work here. All right. Getting this iron heated up. Alright. It's time to get started. I did order... Oh, guys, by the way, switching topics almost entirely. Unless you guys want to continue, feel free. But, Kazuya and Sephiroth amiibos dropped this morning on Amazon. They've been up for pre-order on other retailers, but I was waiting for them to come on Amazon. Then while I was at it, I also bought a new spool of solder, because this one's... I feel like this one's getting real short. So... Same solder, is that the 64? This is 6337, I believe. Sephiroth amiibo for what game? Smash. So Sephiroth, for those of you guys that don't know, you know, Smash has long been adding all these crazy DLC fighters, but you know, I think it's ended, but they've added a whole bunch, and I think they're just you know, slowly trickling out all of the remaining amiibos for those DLC characters, just as, you know, supply chain has been hopefully trying to steadily improve since, you know, 2020. Got a roll of Kester, not because I couldn't find it anywhere when I ran out. I hate it. Oh yeah, you know, I kind of almost immediately regretted buying it because I got it off Amazon, right? And then like I have that like camel extension where it just kind of shows price history, and like it literally just spiked up in price almost like 30%, and it's like I probably should have just waited, but oh well. The brand is Circuit Test, is it bad? Like it doesn't flow well or something? Sephiroth was never really a Nintendo IP though. That's interesting. Though FF1 through 6 are Nintendo, 7 was a Sony exclusive. Yeah, it's really interesting, especially if you take a look. All Prologue, thanks for the follow. If you take a look at like all of the latest DLC characters, I mean even going back to Smash 4 too, like the Wii U version, it's really interesting who they'd added. Like I can't imagine. Oh shit! I soldered the wrong joint there, whatever. I can't imagine it was easy trying to like work out the deals for all of those to get them not only in the game but to also produce merchandise. I think that's probably got to be a big part of it too. You know, the fact that like, you know, Amiibo has been a big thing for Nintendo for what, like 9 years now, basically since around the time I started at, at my job. Like Smash is not just Smash, right? Like it's merchandise too, through Amiibos. So it's crazy. Smash is Minecraft. Yeah, they added I mean they added the Minecraft characters, right? Steve and Alex. They added the very last one was Sora, which is kind of crazy. And then it just kind of begged the question, man. I feel like there's a lot of people out there who wanted Geno, the Square Enix guy from Super Mario RPG, and then they never put him in there. Nintendo needs to make a decent piece of hardware. They're allergic to that. I think it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. I don't know. I want to defend them, but also not, you know? Oh my. Zestrion with the big ol' raid. Zestrion, welcome. How's it going? Happy New Year. No raid message because I forgot. Well, welcome. Welcome. How was your stream? They make a console that rivals the specs of their competitors, they'll implode or something. I think it's that... part of me thinks it's that... Okay, here's me in defense of them. I think they believe that investing in the production of better hardware. We're talking about Nintendo, by the way. Zestrion and anyone else who's just come in. We're talking about Nintendo. Here's my defense for them, which I don't find to be super strong, but let me just throw it out there. I feel like Nintendo believes that the financial investment in producing better hardware takes away from the investment of producing, I guess like the actual software, producing like the actual video games, like hiring the staff to come up with all of the stuff that they do when it comes to gameplay, storyline, all that. That's what I think their defense would be. But I gotta tell you guys, I don't 100% fully subscribe to the thing I've just said, because we saw those clips that were all over Twitter of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, we all saw that. Like, they need to invest in better hardware, right? And then on top of that, I don't know if you guys seen those people who have done Pokemon Scarlet and Violet emulation, where they have that game running like perfectly on like PC hardware, and it looks amazing, right? It's just like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, yeah, man, they really should. And I can't imagine that they're not working on something right now, but they're just kind of, hopefully, again, maybe this is in defense, that they're working on something right now, and then maybe they're just kind of staying tight-lipped, but they're just trying to stick with their schedule. But it's also crazy that we're almost 6 years into the Switch, and maybe it just hasn't really felt like that because of the pandemic. So I don't know. It's weird. Dude, the game runs perfectly on cell phone hardware. Okay, good. Finally got around to building my own boards that have been here for like 2 months. Yeah, man, that's what we're doing now, man. I'm trying to catch up on all these builds. So we're getting through it here, man. So I know the feeling. Feels like they're stuck in that we don't need better graphics because they're games. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I think. That was the whole thing, is that like our money is being spent on making our games better. Period. So we don't need to invest in. Oh, that was a bent pin. I didn't use my eagle eyes. My bad, guys. Been getting distracted here. No eagle eyes, and I luckily caught a bent pin before I started soldering. They jumped in with the GameCube. I feel like what happened, I think it started because of the GameCube, not necessarily that they did it starting in the GameCube, but only afterwards. Just that like they tried to put out something that kind of competed with the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox, but still was underneath it. And I think that's when they decided to just like completely turn into the skid of like, we don't need the hardware for it. I don't think they need to make a rival to the PS5, but the hardware should be at least as good as PS4, and honestly should be a little bit better. I guess there's probably like, the fact that we've all been waiting for like a Switch Pro almost, right? Like is just not really. They must have decided from a business standpoint it's not what they want to do as much as we all want it, What is going on with this Switch? This bent pin has been really acting up. Hold up. Got me concerned. Where's my tweezers? But like Pokemon is the single most lucrative game ever. It was their statement to being asked why games that were on multiple platforms like Need for Speed were most wanted looked like ass on the GameCube. I see. I mean, fair. I think, here's my thing. I think that with the Switch, you know, when they announced the Switch, which was what, early 2017, just like a couple months before it launched, the fact that they went with this whole like, you know, you could play it handheld or on a TV was just such a knock in the park. It was so perfect, and I think they're riding off of that, along with the fact that like their AAA, you know, first party, like those IPs are just like kind of like perfect. I feel like that's what they're riding on, you know. And so it's like it's so weird just like seeing people like kind of be as concerned as they are for the ports, because it's like, yeah, there are people out there who are only going to be on one platform, which like that part of it makes sense, but it's that like, I don't think the Switch is for this, man. Like, you know, I feel like you're getting the Switch for Mario and Pokemon and Zelda, Smash, and so on. Like, I think that's what they're riding on, and that's what you're investing your money in when you go into Nintendo. That's what I think. It's not great, but I feel like that's the reality. Yeah, their consoles sell regardless, so why would they try harder? Yeah. If one of their consoles flopped, they would probably try harder. I think there's also, I mean, Pokemon too. Pokemon's a whole crazy ass thing where it's just that like, it's what I was mentioning about Smash earlier, but taken to like a 10x, you know, magnitude. Like its magnitude's crazier, where it's like they gotta line up the games with the merchandise, with the TV show, with the movies, with the cards. Like, I think that's why it's just that like, because it's so crazy, like it's that like, yeah, they're not, I guess they're not pumping what they need to, like at least through I guess the Pokemon Company and Game Freak, to put out games that I think we should have, you know. But it's crazy. It's crazy. I got a Switch for Pokemon, but it looks like ass. They need to either optimize their game to actually work or release better hardware. I feel like there's got to be, I would really, really hope there's something on the horizon to like just do something good for Scarlet and Violet, you know? Like this, I still haven't bought it. I actually want to. I wanna be able to play it. I haven't gotten around to it, but I haven't even purchased it yet. The way I look at it is like, it seems fun, but you know, I hear about all the problems. I've seen, you know, the footage and stuff like that, and like I just like, I worry. I'm just like, man, this can't be it for this game. This can't be it for this game. There's got to be something more for it, and I feel like, who knows, right? Like maybe there is going to be some kind of hardware improvement, you know, within the next, I don't know, year-ish. But they did just put out the OLEDs, so I don't know. I hope all the bad rep the game had lit a fire under the ass, but I doubt it. I kind of doubt it too. I honestly kind of doubt it. I kind of doubt it too. Horizon, like AC New Horizons, man, we were all really into that game for like 6 months, weren't we? That was nuts. That's one of the things, as morbid as it is, it's like that's one of the things I miss about the pandemic, right? Like, it's just, man, that was so fun when it felt like we were all playing hooky and just you know, visiting each other's islands. I missed that part of the pandemic. You know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if they came out with an upgraded dock with a stronger GPU in it. That would be cool. I wonder, and also kind of doubt that will happen, but that would be really cool. Yeah, it was a good fit. It was, the timing was impeccable for that to be the case of what happened at the beginning of the pandemic. Dude, that'd be a great solution to extend the life of the hardware, for sure, for sure. I think people have kind of suggested that before. And I think that there were some arguments made against the realism of that happening. not arguments against it being a good idea, but the realism. But yeah, it would be great, wouldn't it? Allow the Switch to use the Razer external like eGPUs. Shit, that would be sick as fuck. I was like strongly considering getting an eGPU for my Intel Mac Mini. It's this I think this is a 2018 Mac Mini, which I bought like just a little bit before they announced the M1 minis. And I think Alex uses an eGPU for his 2018 mini. That said, it's a weird thing because you could put an extra powerful eGPU on a Mac Mini, and then somehow in some cases, like these M1 minis might still be able to beat it out just in certain benchmarks. Not all, but certain ones. That's a whole weird thing. It is a separate topic that I can't really talk a whole lot about because I kind of don't remember all of this back from when I was looking at it over the last, I don't know, couple of years. Let's see here. There has to be a way with a rooted Switch, man. Yeah, no, I was thinking about that. Like, I remember just Googling this the other day. It's like, can you somehow manually upgrade the hardware in a Nintendo Switch? And then I think the general consensus is no. No, you can't. Which sucks. For RTX 4080, upsample that bitch. Have you guys heard of the M cable? I've been thinking about getting an M cable. It's supposed to be completely lag-free, like powered HDMI cable that essentially like anti-aliases and attempts to do something that makes it look like it's upscaling. I think maybe it's just the anti-aliasing through any like input you put in through it. And a lot of people use it for the Switch and say like, oh shit, this does look a bit better, and it does seem to be like lag-free. But then these M cables are like over $100. I love my Switches. You have more than one? I have two. I recently got the Splatoon themed one. Been playing a lot of Splatoon 3 and molding hard. I think this is the easiest way to do this push to align, is try to do this from the top here. It's kind of like a little bit of an awkward hold, but I think this is kind of the best. I mean, their handhelds are fire, but their home consoles are trash tier. And it's like, I mean, it's weird because like that's what they kind of basically did with the Switch, right? Was do a hybrid. I have 3 Wiis, a Wii U, and 2 Switches and love all of them. Ooh. It's a big collection. I had a bunch of, or like, I had a chain of 3DSs where it's like I'd get a 3DS and then I'd do a transfer and then sell the previous one. I'd do that over and over. And I finally ended with that Majora's Mask 3DS, and that's the last one I had. But you know, it's funny is that I've never played Majora's Mask. I never played on the N64. I'm redoing this row. I have it for the 3DS, but I never played more than like an hour of it. I use an OSSC for all my retro stuff, but I've been thinking about investing in something else. I've heard great things about the M cable. Yeah, me too. I'm like, I have like a little price watch on it on Amazon, because I've seen that thing, like I've seen the history and I've seen it dip to like maybe like 90-ish or so. So I have a little price watch on it. I feel like I'll pick it up whenever I can see it like come at a price that I think is cool. But I have like no immediate pressing need for one, you know. Okay, I think that's it for alignment. But before we continue, I guess I should look at it and just make sure everything checks out. All right, these sides look good. If I take a look at the stems, seems good. All right, let's do this. Speed through the remainder legs. RetroTink seems to be the GOAT right now. Seeing about getting the 5X for simplicity. I think that's the first message where I'm completely lost. I'm not really familiar with RetroTink or what 5X is. I have heard about OSSC before, but it's been a minute since I had seen any stuff on that. Noob Cat Boy, welcome. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, this is not through Spotify. My command and my ticker integration. Oh shit, is my ticker broken? Oh, what? Hold up, wait a second. Has my ticker been broken the whole time? Whoa. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so I'm still logging. I'm logging chat right now, which is good. But apparently I never turned on my ticker. Oh, my bad. What happened? Alright, there it is. My ticker's been broken the whole time. Okay, so new Catboy, welcome, by the way, and Happy New Year. Yeah, my song command and the ticker, which sometimes shows songs. It's not showing songs right now. They're only integrated with my Spotify account whenever I'm playing stuff on Spotify. But as of late, I've been doing a lot more YouTube playlists. So if you're interested, I'll send you this YouTube playlist here through chat. So there it is if you're interested in checking it out. A friend of mine has a bunch of retro consoles all ran through a giant RCA switch to a CRT 720p 16:9 TV. That's crazy. John E. NYC, welcome back. And Happy New Year. Definitely look into them. It's basically OSSC without tinkering with settings. Ah, I see. You know what's crazy? For anyone just tuning in, we've been talking about like Nintendo and just Nintendo's like basically Nintendo conversations, and also a little bit pivoting here to retro gaming. So fun slash funny thing. I'm not like a super huge retro gamer, but I can speak on just a little interesting piece of involvement I have with it, which is that I do still have my GameCube, and I do have a Game Boy player, but the funny thing is, you know, I'm aware of this little part of it, which is I don't have GameCube component cables, which the last time I checked, which gotta have been like maybe a year, 2 years ago or so, those GameCube component cables were going for like $300. It's crazy. And I remember thinking, man, like I should, like at the time in like 2003 or something, I was thinking like maybe I should get some. Maybe I should get these component cables. I ended up not. But I ended up getting component cables for my PS2, which I don't think held their value like the component cables for the GameCube. It's kind of a bummer. But what I remember out of all of this whole conversation was one of the reasons why I think that those component cables are so expensive is because they're the only legitimate first-party way to legitimately play like first-party Game Boy titles through the Game Boy player on the GameCube in, I think it's what, like 480i? Like that's the highest resolution you can legitimately play super old like actual retro cartridges. And I think that that's why those component cables like were so expensive. And I remember like, man, I should have got it. And then like looking at it later, I'm like, man, should I still get it even though it's like $300 now? But like I don't play enough retro stuff to really be able to justify it, so I still haven't gotten it. I wonder if those prices are still like around hovering that area or if they've gone up or down. It's funny. It's funny the things I've actually. Oh, speaking of old shit, like so I've talked about this, right? I think what was it, yesterday or some point this week? I was mentioning that like we hoard, man. My family hoards. Nothing gets thrown away. There have been times I've sold some stuff on Craigslist when I needed money, but other than that, like there's stuff I've kept. So I do have a very, very, very valuable piece of Nintendo gear, some Pokemon gear. I have the North American version of Pokemon Box for the GameCube. Disc, the box packaging for it, the red and blue memory card. So feel free if you guys care to look for like an English North American version of Pokemon Box on eBay. It's kind of nuts. I'm like, holy shit, it's crazy how valuable this is. And I remember getting it and thinking like, oh man, this is not a game, but it's like this is useful because of how much I was playing Gen 3 Ruby and Sapphire. And it's crazy thinking that like Gen 3 Ruby and Sapphire, you can like port all those Pokemon, I think, to like basically essentially modern games. So you could have Pokemon from 2002. My dad cleaned his garage and threw away all my shit. Well, all that was left there. Ah, man. Damn. I remember... Okay, random other stuff. I think, like, when I was in high school, a friend of mine got me a package of, like, it's, like, 4 rolls of Bape toilet paper. And apparently that's worth a little bit of money, too. But I don't know... Like, I was out at home over the holidays, and it's like I couldn't exactly locate it. It was real, yeah. Like he got it for me when it was new, and I kept it around. Like, you know, we moved 2 houses, but I don't know if it made it on the second move. I'm not 100% sure, but it's got to be somewhere. I think we just might need to track it down in the house. Might have sold for a lot during the start of the pandemic. It's like designer. It's like hype beast toilet paper, streetwear toilet paper. Like toilet paper people wouldn't want to use. What kind of TP? Bape. A bathing ape, the streetwear brand. I can't fully recall, like I never opened it, so I don't know what ply it was. Also, even if I could go back and look at it, there's maybe a number in there, but I don't know what the word ply is in Japanese. There's a TP factory in my town. Whoa, nice. Were people like going out there? I don't know. Were they able to go pick up from the factory, or were there like protests out there? Nah, we were just not affected at all. Okay, so you guys had it good. Like, we saw there were issues on the news, but that didn't change shit here. I see. Was it because you were so close to it that they were able to supply all the stores around you? The Costco people panic bought? Yeah, I remember the first time I witnessed the panic buying was probably that early, maybe late February, early March. Right before, like, you know, the NBA. I feel like for me, you know, I'm a big basketball guy. I might have said this in the past, but like the real start of the pandemic was when they paused the NBA season, NBA basketball. Like that's what made it real to me. And I think that's what made it real to a lot of people. Even people who didn't really like basketball that much. Anyways, right before that whole shutdown or the suspension of the NBA season, I'd gone to a Target and like there were shelves of stuff missing, and I was like, oh, this is real. Cascade sent 4 53-foot trucks of TP. Like, relax, people. Let me see. All right, time to use my eagle eyes. Make sure I didn't miss any legs here. Eagle eyes. Real quickly as I pass through, it looks pretty solid. Yeah, I think we're good. And in any case, we can just plug in, find out. Let's open up VIA here. Oh, watch. I just plugged this in and then I started trying to type in the keyboard I just unplugged. It's stupid. Oh, did I miss that? I missed the 7? Let's take a look at this 7 key. Oh, yep, just missed it. All right, we're good. Wait, why did that happen? Oh, I think it shorted with some solder that was sitting under the PCB. There's always wood. Well, the 7 is really funny because they flip it upside down to make space for that like centered connector. Since 7's like right in the dead center of a 60%. Okay, looks like we're good. Ruh-roh. Okie doke. Alright, let's power everything off and start getting to... I'm gonna tidy up. I like tidying up. We're gonna tidy up and then I'm gonna go wash my hands and then we'll reassemble everything. We gotta. I think we gotta do this this whole thing with the gun too. We're gonna cover up that nozzle. I never wanted a 60%. I build my Sonnet and I instantly wanted a 60%, and I don't know what even did it. The Sonnet's the one with the pen rail, right? It's. I find the Sonnet funny because it's so. I feel like the Sonnet's so damn popular. And I don't know. I think like yeah, the is it an accent? Oh, it's not a rail. It looks like the J02. And it's just like I've never actually like seen one in person, so it just like looks like a rail like the J02 has. All right, let me. Ah, jeez, I'm stupid. All right, hold on. Okay, I gotta turn this off. Dude, I had a bunch of messed up VODs where my compressor or I don't know, the limiter or whatever, was just like not turned on. So I have a bunch of random VODs where like the VOD audio, not the main audio, but it probably happened a little bit with the main audio. The VOD audio was exceptionally clippy. So unfortunately, I think I was able to fix it. So when I went to go turn that thing off and said something right next to the microphone, hopefully it didn't clip on stream here, and hopefully it doesn't clip in the VOD, because those are like, you know, two separate tracks. So like, for example, like, you know, if I'm talking real close to it, like it's not clipping right now, right? Especially when like I go louder. Everyone and their mom got a Sonic, but they're so good. All right, that's turned off. We have the desolder gun nozzle covered. No, your audio is not clipping. Oh man, some of it's real bad. If you go back just even a couple of VODs, it was real bad before I went to investigate. I've been on some voice calls. All right, here's just a funny one. I've been on some voice calls, like, even actually for a long time, because like I have so many outs from this mixer. When I go on these voice calls, it's like a third different track, and it's funny. I've been on a lot of voice calls, and no one necessarily really says a whole lot. But I've gotten a couple of times complaints. And one person in specific has complained more than once. It's Asmodeus. Asmodeus has complained multiple times about when I get on voice calls, about how I think I was clipping, or I just had a weird messed up gain situation. Asmode is an ass. I mean, true. But I've also gotten that complaint from other people here and there, who mostly otherwise didn't care, but they would just mention. And I think and hope that I finally fix that too. My ability to get on voice calls without any crazy gain issues. But I still need to check with others. Okay, I think we're good. Are we good? Oh, I need to put Miku back in place, covering those cables here. Everyone calls them. Can you bully him into making the Baldur in clear, please? Oh, that would be so cool. I would cop. I would cop if it was. I love the frosted, but that clear is nice too, man. On the Freya. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. I'll be back. All right, it's board reassembly time, isn't it? I don't think we've missed anything here, but it is time. Okay, I think these rounded tops are the plate screws, and then the other longer ones are the case screws. Only 5K screws? All right. Oh my god, what have I done? What? How is this assembled? I've forgotten already. Bro, am I crazy? How does this port sit in here? How did I do this before? Hold up. Maybe I need to unscrew all of these just a little and then position the plate downwards a little more. That might actually literally be it. Oh, that's kind of weird. I felt it shift downwards, and I think that's exactly what I need to do. I remember when I bought this, the person I bought this from actually got me into a chat with the guy who designed the board. But prior to him doing that, he was mentioning me like kind of some of the issues that sort of came up, which included I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, I do have the overhead. There's a little bit of tape that I guess was used to sort of almost force break the brass weight against the case, because the person who sold it to me said that there was like a little bit of a pinging that seemed to only be resolved when they did this. Kind of like a funny thing, right? Now, here's the other funny thing was that, you know, like a plate assembly will kind of, you know, there's some give, right? And I think especially there'll be a give on this with, you know, how, you know, there's some space. And then there's also those cuts that are not holes, but like they're kind of just like etched in on the edges of the plate. And so I think this whole thing needed to just be shifted down because I had it shifted too much up. That way it would sit properly here where this this port is, this port cutout. So let me try this again. Just like that, it slides in perfectly. Crazy thing. All right, let's get these case screws on. All right, last case screw. I think while we're here, I might try to just wipe this down. I've got a lot of grubby fingerprints on it. Spelunk Punk, welcome. Very nice looking board there. Oh, it's gonna look nicer in just a moment here, because I'm gonna wipe this down. Just try to get a little bit of my fingerprints off, especially this part here that's about to be covered, because this board also has a Jane style Toblerone weight. Very, very nice. Polished stainless steel. There's a something E edition for this Aksara, and I forgot what it was. I don't think it's the CE, but it's the Aksara something E. I don't remember what the letter was. But I think this edition was the only one that that had the polished stainless steel weight. I think the other one had, I think it was the full weight would cover where that is, I think. What kind of mount is it? It's a top mount. Top mount. Oh my goodness. Whoa. You just missed the board. Close one. It's all good. Top mount. It's a USB connector on the PCB that's centered. So it's like kind of a custom PCB. I think specifically kind of was made for this board. I think it was called the DYZ PCB, DYZ60. Okay. Oh, we forgot to do a poll for keycaps. All right. Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna put some conditions on this poll. Poll. I probably should put it on the one that has keycaps. I have a few key sets. I gotta think about which ones to put in, because I could steal one from another board that people here would probably really like. I think, maybe, but I'm not sure. Let me take a look. Oh. Wait 1 second. Okay, well anyways, I'll do it. Which key set for Aksara? I have to check something. Something has just come to my attention. Excuse me. Why did I write this? Okay, I see. All right. Okay, let's do this 3-minute poll. 3-minute poll is up. Vote on a key set here. I think they'll all look nice. If I were to make a prediction, I think people will be voting for Deep Navy, maybe the most. But if I want to be honest, it's that I was originally planning on using the Bento R2. But it's all up to you guys. I'll let you guys choose. If we do the Deep Navy, I have to steal it off another board. And then we have to figure out what key set to put on that board. It would be a shame to not put Mizu on this. I don't own Mizu. But, you know, I was thinking of getting Alu Mizu, because apparently Alu Mizu is coming out soon, right? GMK Mizu would look amazing. Glad I got the cat variant, though. There's a cat Mizu. Haven't gotten it yet. I voted Deep Navy. I was confused for a brief second. I had a plan. I was like writing some notes down here, and I had a plan to look at GMK Honor, putting that on the Vero. But then I realized the Vero has a 6U bar, and I'm wondering why I put this note down, because I don't think Honor necessarily even had a 6U bar anywhere. So then that made me realize it's never going to go on the Vero, nor the anything that's HHKB with a 6U. So Honor became available here tonight. Oh, this mix is nuts. let me clean up here. We do have a giveaway after we run some type tests, which will come after we mount the board. We have this broken Aksara plate, or not really broken, but it's completely bent. So that's a real piece of junk. And then on top of that, we have the Mizu Mink springs, which should be about, I want to say 65 of them. So, good junk giveaway today. Have you tried the Zeal? Oh, have you tried the Zeal clickies? I literally just built with them yesterday. I did the tactile mod. Oh my god. The tactile mod is getting no attention. Like, I feel like it's not gotten any attention because people hate the fact that Zeal clickies exist because of their price. But these Zeal clickies, when you tactilify them, literally the single most tactile switch I've ever used. It used to be by far BKE heavy Topre domes, and this beats it out by a lot. It's crazy. When it comes to using the clickies as clicky switches, they're a good clicky switch. They beat out any click jacket. But I'm not 100% sure in terms of like if you're talking about like maybe a deep click. I don't think they beat out like box clicks. What's the affiliate code? I don't know. There's a sheet that was going around. Let me see if I could pull it up. Among other things, people complain that they're scratchy and make a small sound on the upstroke, and they feel justified in whining because they cost $130. Yeah, okay, but here's the thing. You can tune them. Like, I don't know. I've been able to like lube them, and lubing them is really, really interesting, and really, 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 like, just tuning them in general is really, really annoying. So you gotta, but if you're looking for a, if you're looking for a very, 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 very tactile switch with something that could beat it, you could look up the Zeal product page. We were looking at this yesterday. They literally said the words that I said here, which is the switch can be transformed from clicky to ultra high tactile, think BKE level, but even more extreme. So that's even them saying it. And I will attest, it's true. It's 100% true. But what I will say is this: performing this mod is kind of annoying, and then it's made even more annoying when you're trying to lube all the parts, because you're gonna want to ignore lubing the tactile leaf, and you're gonna want to ignore lubing the back of the stem. But you do want to lube the legs, and you can choose to lube the housings if you want, and the contact leaf if you'd like, because those legs are straight, right? Like they're just linear. It's all the tactility, like all the tactility comes from the leaf. But physically moving that leaf and getting it put into place perfectly when you have to like close it all together, while also lubing all the parts, it's a lot of work. But man, it's crazy, man. I gotta tell you, it's crazy. Listening to this here, or like playing with this. Sorry, ignoring the key sounds. It's a lot of work, but if you're looking for something that is this like ultra level of tactility, this is what you're gonna get. And it's up to you to decide if that's what you're into. What's the affiliate code? So let me see if there is anything here. So I think that, oh yeah, How Good Are Keyboards? How Good Are Keyboards shared this. So I'm just gonna share it on behalf of him. Hey, again, I'm gonna give him his credit. Also, his name is up at the top here, but it does look like there is a code here for Zeal if you want 5% off. Bookmarked. Let me think. A little more to it though. If you're willing to wait another 11 months, 10 months, 11 months, whatever. Around Black Friday every year, Zeal has some crazy deals where you get like kind of like a free gift card with a purchase of X amount of money. So it's that like that's how you would save more if you're willing to wait for all of this to kind of happen, and you're also willing to throw down on other Zeal stuff while you're at it. So it's up to you. Other than that, yeah, get your 5% off here. What's another 11 months now? Mark, welcome and Happy New Year again. Anyways, okay, so here's the thing. Our poll just tied, I think, between Bento and Deep Navy. Did you ever get info on that mouse pad a while back? I don't know if they ever ran extras. Mark was looking at the was it the I forgot what it was called. It was from Key Spencery, I think. Key Spencery. I don't know if they had extras. Documat. Yeah, so it still says sold out, but this is still the you know, this is still the group buy page. So I'm not sure if they're going to run like an extras drop. So they might. I don't know yet. Then there was also a white variant too. Anyways, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab the board that Deep Navy is on. I think it's an assembly. So I need to find the assembly. And then I'm also gonna grab Bento as well. And then we'll just kind of look and see if Deep Navy is really, really perfect. Then we'll do it. Because the two options tied. I'll be back. Okay. I'll change my vote to Bento. That makes your decision easier. I do want to see Deep Navy though. I haven't seen it yet. Well, let's see the color match here. So this looks pretty blue, right? This or navy blue. Oh shit! What the shit is going on here? Oh fuck! That was stupid. Sorry. Okay, so this is this is for the LZ CLS SXH. This piece is like an acrylic. It's like an optional acrylic piece for the side here, and it got snagged on a little piece of packaging. Anyways, I'll leave it there for now and figure it out later. It looks like it also has the same kind of screw hole design where it's not really a hole. But this is Deep Navy, and that's the match. It looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. In terms of a match, and this was on the LZ CLS SXH, which is quite a bit of a brighter blue, so I was doing like a navy on something lighter. And then meanwhile, this is Bento, and I'm thinking maybe there's a chance that Bento would actually probably be more appropriate on that, the LZ CLS SXH compared to this. In retrospect, now thinking about it, I probably should run Deep Navy on this. What do you guys think? Deep Navy, honestly, yeah, I think so too. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do Deep Navy. Go Deep Navy. Everyone's deciding Deep Navy, huh? Alright, let's do it. And in fact, this might be a better match on this. It's not even put into a keyboard yet, but it's on an assembly. But when we put it into the CLS SXH, it might actually look pretty good. The fact that you can say that letter salad is repeatedly is impressive. I've gotten better at it over time. Oh, did this? Was there no escape key this whole time? I think I had a I think I had an artisan there, and then I haven't touched this assembly in a really long time, so I guess I pulled it off. There was not the whole time it was in there. Okay, so it's not like it popped off of anything. Another question regarding clickies: would you prefer Blue Alps over the clickies trying to decide on a build? So here's the thing about Blue Alps. Blue Alps is like I don't know what you think, but in my experience with Blue Alps, I like Blue Alps. It's not a deep nor very loud click, but it's a nice click. And like that's just a subjective way for me to describe it. Blue Alps is nice. So I give that context because I feel like when it comes to clickies I feel like is attempting to be something that's like louder and deeper. But like I mentioned, doesn't do either of those things in terms of loudness and deepness or depth compared to box clicks. I guess to answer your question, would I prefer Blue Alps over clickies? If availability is not an option, I'd say Blue Alps. But like it's hard to just get a hold of them, especially considering I think they're probably running more expensive than clickies at any given time. So if availability is a problem, then clickies are good. But clickies are also good because if you put the work into them, you can tactilify them, you know? Absolutely, I paid $6 a switch for Brown Alps. Totally get that. Yeah. That's nuts, man. $6 a switch. I think I had two 5140 assemblies from like 2015 that I got for really, really, really cheap. But the problem is that two 5140 assemblies doesn't make two 60%. So I needed some leftovers, which I never got around to getting till I, returned to the hobby. And I think I probably picked them up in 2021 or so. And I think I'd found a source, a guy who was selling them for kind of, I don't think it was $6. I think he had like a good deal, but nowhere close to the deal I got from those original 5140 assemblies. Like still a big multiplier more. So not $6, but still a lot. I'm very interested to try the blue IROX. Me too. You picked them up already, right, Sinvek? I'm going really slow on this. I feel like two things. One, I don't use artisans enough. So maybe I should use one, but in any case, I always like keeping my artisan in their collection box more than I like putting them on boards, to be honest. So I need to track down this escape key. I don't actually know where the escape key is. It might be back in the pantry. I did. Nice. I got the others, and then I'm planning to just do a separate order for the blue ones later. It turns out like the combined shipping for like adding in like a set of blue IROX into my order for red and brown, like it almost basically didn't matter. Like there was like $1 difference if I separate them in orders, and I'd rather just have the in-stock ones sooner than later, just so I can like look at them in advance. I can do this faster. How am I doing this? This looks pretty damn good. Y'all want to see this? I should maybe close the window. We're not even soldering anymore. Maybe I'll pick up Alu Mizu and then switch this out. Damn, that's really good fit. It's not 100% perfect, but it's pretty good. Like it's really good. It's also, these Mizu minks are pretty nice too. All right, real quick, I'm gonna go grab the box that I have for Deep Navy, so I can just check to be sure that the escape key is in there. But how about we do a little rare thing and actually put a an artisan on this board. All right, artisan, rare. I'll put this to the side for now. Okay, so I couldn't find it in this little baggie. I gotta locate this escape key. It's gonna bother me if I don't do this now. Alright, here goes nothing. I'm gonna separate out all the bars, just throw them back in the bag for now. Resin. Alright. Let me know if you guys see it. I think this was prior to me doing all these pre-sorts. Maybe I just threw this back in at some point. Here's an accent escape. Oh, I found it. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to put that there for now, but I will find an artisan just because I am reminded that I should use my artisans. Is it a deep blue blank? No, we found it. All right, I'm going to bag this up, get all this out of the way, and then we'll find ourselves some resin. I don't know if I have any navy colored ones other than a one that I don't really show on stream. One specific one I do have is navy. Okay. It's not as though I haven't shown it before, but it doesn't really come up on stream, and I wonder, I don't know if I have others besides that one. What's wrong with the artisan that you don't show on stream? I have heard of a situation where a similar keycap having been shown on stream had resulted in harassment. It's what I've heard. Oh, I have a Rudy Kolk. Or I don't know if this is a Kolk? Sometimes I get confused by the the different cephalopod sculpts that Archetype has. I just like all of them. Is that a CC box? It is. All right. I think this is Rudy. Do I not have it? Come on. Come on. Show the whole box. There we go. More like Nautilus. What is it? Okay, let me find out what this is. I don't have this board plugged in yet. Show the box. Archetype order. Rudy is dark gold, tan, and I thought and blue. Looks like a Kolk to me. Nice. Looking through my emails right now. I have a lot of Archetype caps. This is Colcraba Pleiades. Pleiades. Oh, MW Satellite. Close. I was close. All right. Both are wrong. We were all wrong. All right, let me get this hydrate in, and here you go. Oh, I needed that big hydrate. This is a cool one. I think I got the best one. I love Kolks. I love these. All right, let's do it. Can you show us the bottom? Yeah. Come on. I never look at the bottom of these. So why was the streamer harassed by the artisan? Because it's rare. Yeah. It's a clack. And there are some people who are crazy, right? Very cool. So there it is. Okay. Are we cool to do a little prediction? Let's do a prediction. Yes, this is better. A switch that's a little bit more to my tastes, I think. I'm going to stay at 130. We've been doing 130 a lot lately. All right, prediction period's up. If you're interested, get your votes in. I can. How about this? How about this? After we do the after the perestroika completes, I'll run a community challenge for showing the CC. Probably a similar amount of points. Probably a similar amount of points to unsealing perestroika. I'll show the CC. Which is actually not a good idea when I think about it, because it's just like, that would probably result in more buildup, which means more eyes on this, huh? More eyes on this, and then opening it up to more potential harassment. Okie doke, let us find a monkey type theme that fits with this. Did you get it on the Chronos? I did. So I'm waiting on that. I can't remember what color I got. I think I might have gotten the white one. Okay, go for it. I tease the artisan collection a lot, don't I? I mean, it's like I don't even have like a high number compared to a lot of folks. But of the ones I do have, I do very much appreciate them. Oh, my meme command didn't show. You have a meme command? The way you worded it was that you would show the box and not the caps in it. I mean, maybe it's that, like, I could show the box without the one singular cap in it. I was typing ban all. Did it ban a user whose name was all? All right, I missed out on who predicted what, but I think there were some believers here, so I'll try not to let you down. Is there a Deep Navy? No. Is there a Rudy? There is a Rudy. It just said unrecognized. I see. Satellite? No, let's just go with Rudy. Rudy's close enough. And then let me get this out of the way. Okay. So, I'm going to move this window out of here so that I don't get distracted. All right, so here's the board. This is the Aksara with an FR4 plate, top mounted board. We've got the Gateron Mizu Mink switches with SPRiT Slow Extreme 4 68 gram springs, and we have GMK Deep Navy with this MW satellite Colk on it. We got a 60-second test. 130 words per minute is the goal. Let's get ourselves all readied up. Okay, gotta figure out how I want to sit here. All right, let's slouch. Footrest, high footrest, and slouch. Okay, let's go. Ooh. Ooh. I did it. Did I miss a prediction? 130 plus? Hell yeah. Hey, shouts out to the believers. Appreciate it. What do you guys think? That was consistent. It was all right. We were super hot at the beginning, but pretty good. Sounds good. You guys like it? The Gateron Mizu Mink switches. I think these super long springs. These are SPRiT slow 4s. These are doing me good. Nice sound. Gummy's welcome, by the way. Welcome along. Okie doke. Let's do a couple of 30s. Minks are so quiet. It's interesting, huh? It is interesting. 2-1, thank you for your contributions. All right, another 30, and then we'll do some 15s with some music on. Sounds a little better, but I like my switches to make a little more noise. I wonder how much of it goes into the build, but it probably is largely the switches, huh? Alrighty. Couple more here, short ones. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. I had one stupid error at the end. Oh, shit. Alrighty. So there's that. Alright, we got a couple more things to do, don't we? Alright. Alright, let's do this. Got some Flappy Bird typing tutor. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. 35. I think that might be my personal best ever. I think the PBs here is just like very recent because I haven't played this in like a year and a half. 35. There we go. God damn, it's so hot today. Oh, it's been rainy here. It's weird. It's been like rainy and then sunny, like within the same hour. Okay, okay, two more. I'm gonna do two more. Oh my god, such a long one. Oh, fucking shit. Okay. last one. Oh my god. Okay. All right, no more of that. But we do have something even more important than this one, right? Okie doke. Just get this set up. One second. Kind of a bit to do here just to get all set up. Also, I seem to have lost chat. So pardon me while I try to figure out where you guys are. It's over 100 degrees right now. That's crazy. This is like your summertime, right? This time of year? It's nuts. Can't imagine. Cannot imagine. Okay, I found my chat window. Oh, did I lose all of chat? All right, it's fine. I don't care. Okie dokie. All right, it's time. Oh, shit. Here we go. I gotta make sure. We gotta remember to save this when we finish. Oh, and I gotta run a prediction, don't I? I don't remember what I finished at. I think yesterday I was at 89K. Let's just do 90K. Or I think it was 2 nights ago. Will I make it to 90K? Prediction period is up. 5 minutes to predict. For those who haven't seen it, we'll show it off. So it's letter invaders, where I have to save my cityscape from falling words. All keyboard characters are in play here. So get your predictions in. 5 minutes. We can show the first couple of easy stages so you guys can see if you guys believe. We recently did 115K. I think it was on Tuesday. And then we followed up with a pretty gnarly, follow-up, which was 89 or so on Wednesday. And then I think we took a break last night. Well, let me know. Let's get your predictions in, your wagers. All right, here we go. First is always easy, this stage. It's when they start putting in social security numbers that it gets a little too wild. Currencies that are like in the 10K range, tens of thousands, with commas in them. Easy. All right, I'm gonna briefly switch AirPods. My left ear was getting a little tired, and this one will probably get tired in about 5 stages. Six, 1, 7. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. 8, 8, 7, 6. Oh, this is trying to be tricky. Macaws. Oh my god, SSN? Okay, okay, okay. That was the end of the stage. Oh, I thought it was going to give me an SSN. Stage, what was that? Stage 2? That'd be ridiculous. All right, we got a little tiny bit of doubt. Little tiny bit of doubt halfway through the prediction period. It's funny too, because like sometimes when there's like words kind of going up with each other and also these like arrow lasers, like there's a little bit of weird lag. Oh my god, what the fuck is all this? Oh my god. 72635. Hoteleria. Oh my god, I'm gonna not even try. Oh, oh. Man, this is getting hard so fast. This is like level 9 stuff here. Ridiculous. Rubine. Oh my god. I have to forget that one. I still have all of my cityscape right now, which is good. But I'm missing some of these horizontal guys. Oh my god, caliper. Whew. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, we got 30K so far. We're about a third of the way to our goal. T3 like is another. I gotta ignore that. Oh, no, I'm gonna ignore that. 4TV or. I could have gotten that one. That was going sideways. Alright, is prediction period over? Oh, shit. Alright. I looked to my side. I think I hit a button while I wasn't looking. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm gonna fuck up. Oh god. Okay. My sound has stopped working. Okay, I've lost a big chunk of Cityscape due to one of those 9-digit zip codes. Because of course that would happen. I have to ignore that one that just killed a little bit of city. It was worth it to fucking whatever that word was crystallizes. Oh god. The caps make it really hard. Oh god, oh god, oh god, panicking. Bruh, bruh. Oh my god, bro. Oh, what the fuck, bro? Oh my god, bro. Okay. We're close, we're close. Luckily, our threshold was not that high today. But this just seems like way harder than normal. Oh my god, bro. Fuck that, whatever that ID number is. Fuck that. Ugh, ridiculous. I like how your username is Crit in the top right. Yeah. I use that name for a lot of things. It's like my name, but with a typo. This is my Switch name. Alright, we could do this. We could still do this. Oh god, fucking. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, that was such a disaster. I gotta get 10k more with 2 little bits of city left. Fucking. Fuck. Alright, we gotta load up on the left side. I gotta... Oh, my palms. My palms, all right. About 5K left. Oh, we're almost there. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, we could do it. Oh, I just can't fuck up at the beginning here. Or really fuck up at all. Okay, okay, okay. Your score goes down when you get hit too. Yeah, I believe so, but I think your score most notably goes down when you just have typos. So like, there's a compounding when you get correct characters down in a long string. So like the first letter of a long word is 10 points, next letter is 20 points, and so on. But as soon as you hit a typo, the whole thing resets, but you only lose 10 points. So it's like you could kind of get a lot of points by fucking up on a second to last letter, just so long as that thing hasn't come down on your cityscape. I believe. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong, but that's how I understand it. I think we got it. Unless I get enough typos. Okay, we got it. So long as I don't have so many typos I go under 90K. All right, so we're just gonna build this up and see if we could have a high prediction for next stream. Oh God. Okay, okay. Whew. We're gonna build this up. We're gonna run up the score here. Woo! Run it up! Run it up! Run it up! Oh God. Oh, did it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh man, I was so close to my high score. 113, that's today, right? Yeah. Oh, I was like 1,500 away from second and 2,500 away from first. All right, so we hit 117K. Shouts out to the believers. The corner strat. That's all you need. Run it up, run it up. All right, 117 for the next prediction, which should be what? Monday? Either Sunday or Monday is when I'll be back. Oh, it looks like this playlist has ended. Okay, guys, I think we have a giveaway to run. You guys cool with that? Let's get marbles open. We'll talk about this giveaway. Oh, a stretch. All right, we got this stretch. Oh. Oh, whoops, I opened not marbles. I'm waiting for marbles to open. I think we're good pretty soon. Okay. All right, let's take a look at what our prizes are tonight. All right. 1 race, 2 prizes, I guess 3-ish. No rerolls. So if you don't claim, you could choose someone to give it to, or you can just pass it to second. Okay. So we got this super bent Aksara plate. We got 65 Mizu Mink springs. And then we'll throw in 1 stream sticker. You guys like that? Does that sound all right to you guys? I hope that sounds all right to you guys. Because we're about to choose a community map. Speedy fast universe? That seems too fast. Gentle good groove. Oh, this one has... Oh, that one's too fast. 6% in a 3-minute race. Average time. Let's do that one. Are you guys cool with that? Let's do it. All right, guys. Marbles race giveaway. A bent plate. Some leftover springs. And a stream sticker. Exclamation play to join. Find my cursor here. Let's set this timer. We'll do a 3-minute timer for a 3-minute race. Come right on along. Also, last place finisher does get to choose the raid target. And as I join here to play, last place finisher, if I win in first place, last place finisher will also get the prize. But otherwise, first place does. So let's take a look and see who's online right now. And I give some hints for some folks to raid. We got Tim is on. Starfy is on. BTZ is on. Kevin the Mighty is on. Hammer Brothers doing some retro stuff. Issy is on as well. Oh, wait. Jordan is on doing God of War. Wait, did he just... He was on a little bit earlier. I wonder if he like restarted stream. Maybe he raided someone and then restarted stream to game. I don't know. Just a guess. Exclamation play to join, guys. What's going on with this? All right, my music broke for a second in my earpiece, but we're good now. Slickoos, welcome, by the way. Not sure why I made a hot coffee, but here we are. With that 100-degree weather. Makes sense to me. I'll keep the artisan on for the rest of stream. Oh, I should probably set a little bit of a rule, just completely separately. Whenever we hit 1 million for the Unsealed Perestroika, it probably won't happen on that stream. it'll happen the one after that, so I can make an announcement for it, right? That way people who miss the point at which we hit 1 million don't miss out and have some sort of ability. Anyways, we'll just make that the rule, arbitrarily setting that. Okay, here we go. Welcome, guys, to the race. Good luck. Good luck. I'm trying to figure out how to really operate this. Okay, here we go. This is the view that I want. It's just hard to capture the views you want off the bat. Sorry, I feel like an animal trying to operate this camera. This stage is kind of crazy. We've been doing these community maps, and it's kind of crazy what some people come up with. It's like, look at this. How Good Are Keyboards and Fush have a pretty big lead on everyone else, I believe. 2-1 third place, still going down this spiral, literal spiral staircase. But we're gonna run into that quickly spinning circular labyrinth, followed by a vertical propeller and then a horizontal snowflake propeller. So who knows what'll come. I personally feel like those snowflake propellers, they're really hard to get lost in. It's actually easy to get past those, but it's this other shit that can be kind of crazy. Looks like How Good Are Keyboards just passing right through. Oh, speak of the devil. Well, Fush is still stuck in here. Oh, Fush taking a lead. Briefly. Here comes How Good Are Keyboards. There, it looks like we've got some, a whole floor. So can either of them get down quickly through this? It looks like it's going to be How Good Are Keyboards. Then we got this giant spinning, I don't know what you call this, to be perfectly honest. So who's going to get it? Who's going to fall through? Is it going to be Fush, or is it going to be How Good Are Keyboards? Or can someone else come in late and take this? It looks like it's going to be Fush with the win. Fush, do you claim the bent plate, the Mizu Mink springs, and the stream sticker? Any one of these guys? Kawaii Drake, one of 3 variants of the cool, the 3D Cool S, and one of the 3 variants of the Cool S Alien. If you ship to New Zealand, then yeah, hell yeah. Dude, we got it. Congratulations. All right, Fush. And anybody else out there, if you guys aren't already part of the Discord, here's that Discord command. Join there for announcements, basically when I go live, but other discussions here and there. And also, if you ever win any prizes, you can find me on the list. Send me a DM, and I'll arrange getting this prize over to you. Let me tabulate the win here, as we kind of see who's going to finish in last place for choosing the raid target. So today's the 13th. We got the Aksara aluminum bent plate, the Mizu Mink springs, and the 1 stream sticker. Goes to Fush in New Zealand. Chair bro, Fush and Chups. All right. I like this one. How do I... Is there... I don't understand how you operate this slider. Okay, anyways. Oh, looks like it was me. I finished last. I guess I'm going to choose this raid target then. I'm going to commit a hate crime. All right, let's take a look and see who to raid. Who shall we raid? Few different options. You guys want to? I'm guessing you guys want to see some keyboard content, right? We haven't. I don't know when the last time we rated Timkeyless was. But you know, I feel like we gotta send Timkeyless some love. Are you guys cool with that? Let's do it. Tim has a spicy vid he might show if you raid. Oh, I hope it's not one of me. All right, let's raid Tim, guys. I'm gonna take tomorrow off. You know, just take care of what I need to take care of here, and then also try to catch whatever content there is at the AZ meetup. So I'll possibly be back Sunday. More likely we'll be back Monday, but just stay tuned. We'll be back soon, right? So check out Tim. We like Tim. We love Tim, in fact. So if you're subbed, that's the raid message. If you're not subbed, that's your raid message. Yeah. See you guys soon. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And take care, everybody.